welcome to the Target English. Today we're going to speak about the new first certificate from Cambridge. To make sure exams are up to date with the latest research in language learning and teaching, Cambridge reviews them regularly. The updated first certificate will start being used in January 2015. Here are the main changes to the first. The exam will be about 30 minutes shorter, but it still covers all the same language skills. The exam will have 4 papers, not 5. The reading and the use of English paper are now combined into a single paper that looks at language knowledge and reading skills. The writing will be 10 minutes shorter. There are 7 parts in this paper. In parts 1 to 4, the focus is on the use of English. The tasks are exactly the same as before, but there are fewer questions. Part 1 will be a multiple-choice class with 8 questions. Part 2, an open class with 8 questions. Part 3, word formation with 8 questions. And Part 4, keyword formation with 6 questions. In parts 5 to 7, the test contains a range of text with reading tasks, actually the same as before. However, there are only 22 questions instead of 30. The writing is now 1 hour and 20 minutes. There are still 2 parts. The first part is compulsory, and in the second part, students are asked to choose 1 from a choice of 3, and it used to be 4. As you can see, part 1 is now an essay. Students have to write between 140 to 190 words. Part 2 remains the same, but students who are taking the first for school won't have the choice of a report, but of a story. The assessment rules will be the same and consist of 4 subscales: content, communicative achievement, organization, and language. The listening is the only paper that hasn't changed. There are 4 parts, 30 questions. Each part is heard twice. Part 1 remains a conversation between the examiner and the candidate. Part 2 is an individual long term in which candidates are given 2 photographs that they have to compare, contrast, describe, and express their opinions. Part 3 is a long conversation between the candidates. Part 4 is a discussion on topic related to Part 3. In the new first, candidates are given spoken instructions with 5 written prompts designed to help candidates by providing ideas. In this period, they are expected to discuss the options they wish. They should express their opinions and speculate. The 2-minute discussion is followed by a minute decision-making task. The total time is 3 minutes. The assessment scales are the same as before. The criteria are grammar and vocabulary, discourse management, pronunciation, and interactive communication. There is a new Cambridge English scale. Candidates will be given a separate score for each of the skills. They will continue to receive a statement of results and a certificate with the grade A, B or C. The total marks for each of the 4 skills are converted into scores on the Cambridge English scale. These individual scores are averaged to reach the overall Cambridge English scale score for the exam. For example, a Cambridge English scale of 189 in the first represent a grade A, and also indicates that the candidate is at level C1. The diagram shows the same candidate would be expected to achieve a similar score in the advanced exam and a grade C. Well, that's it for now. I hope you found it interesting. If you did, please like it and don't hesitate to subscribe to the Target English channel.